Can't wait till I shoot over there. These niggas don't know what to do over there. I got a scrap on my shoulder, Draco. Rockstar with that metal. Got my flow back, but it better. Nigga tryna troll me, but I ain't let him. Cut a bitch off, you know I ain't swallow. Nigga be plugging and punching my metal. Point down on, we get you.
What's up with YouTube? It's your boy T, and I'm back again with another banger, dog. And today, man, I'm really just grateful to be in this situation, to be in this position, dog. I'm grateful, and it's all because of y'all, dog. Today, we hit 100K on TikTok. We hit 100K followers on TikTok. We got 40K on Instagram, and we got 7K on YouTube, dog. Man, I want to thank y'all, bro. I'm grateful. I love y'all, man. I never thought I'd be in this position right now. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I never thought I was gonna be in this position right now. When I started content creating, dog, I didn't think about the success of being a content creator. I always just thought about making videos and making people laugh. But the fact that I really draw attention and draw a fan base, something I was not looking forward to, something I was not, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think I had the ability to have 100,000 followers and counting. I didn't know that I was gonna be this far only 7 months in. I just thought I was gonna be making video, making people laugh, try to get a couple dollars off of it, like a normal person to do. But it took off. It took off, and it took off fast, and it left. Like, I'm talking about, it flew. It shot out like a rocket, for real. But I just want to thank y'all, whoever subscribed to me, whoever followed me on TikTok, man. I want to thank y'all. I love y'all, bro. Without y'all, none of this is possible. None of this is possible without y'all, bro. I had people count me out because of my football situation. I couldn't play because of my injury. I had people doubt me. I had people that didn't like the counter content I did. People always have some negative things to say. But I kept God in my life. And don't mind it, that's my wife. She cooks some noodles. I always kept God in my life. I kept praying. I kept going to church. I kept believing in myself. My wife kept pushing me. You know what I'm saying? My family kept pushing me. But you know, it's outsiders, bro. It's outsiders that would get to you. You know, they would get to you in certain situations, and things they say can be very disturbing. But the fact that I kept a strong head, I kept moving forward instead of backwards. You know what I'm saying? I never entertained the comments. I learned how to zone things out. You know, people had a lot to say about my keloid, actually still on my ear, but I learned how to zone things out, because them people with no lives, no self-esteem, you know what I'm saying? Their self-esteem is very low. I have a high self-esteem. I don't care what's going on, you know what I'm saying? I always believe in myself, and I always think I'm the best version of myself. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, coming from football, having an injury, to never being able to play football again, to picking up a camera. I used to pick up a camera before I even started playing football. That's what most people don't understand. Like, they think this is new, and it's just a brilliant idea came to my head. But no, I actually started recording before I played football. I started making funny videos way back then, but I was just too young at the time, didn't have the blueprint, didn't know what to do, didn't know how to, you know what I'm saying, go by doing things. So I was like very just everywhere at the moment. I didn't have a catalog. I didn't have none of that. So it was kind of hard. So I just, you know what I'm saying, I gave up, and I just stuck to football. I went back to football. Well, I started playing football because, like I said, I was doing content first. I started playing football, and it was like, bro, I was very good at football. And while playing football, I was very funny. You know what I'm saying? I had the team laughing a lot and things like that. But obviously, I went off to college. It didn't work. You know, I was good in college, but after I tore my ACL, tried to go back, my knee was never the same, kept giving out, was weak. We did everything, every skill to get it stronger, it just would not get stronger, you know what I'm saying? But off that subject, because that's a very emotional subject, bro, because football took a part of me with it, and y'all giving me that part that left back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful for y'all. I love y'all, because I don't know where I'd be without y'all. I don't know what state of mind I'd be in. I don't even know where I would be, like, in life right now today. I don't know, would I have this mindset right now that I got now? I don't know, because before I picked up the camera, I was very everywhere with my mindset. I want to truck drive. I want to, you know what I'm saying, do this. I want to do that. I'm going forklift. Nah. It's strictly acting and being a comedian now. It's not None of that no more. I want to set a goal that when I reach it, I ain't got to set another one. You know what I'm saying? So with this 100K, man, all promos free until I hit 250,000 followers. All promos free. Not promos, all collabs free. I'm sorry. All collabs free. If you want to collab in a video, it's free, man. Just to show my appreciation. I'm not a stubborn guy. I'm actually a very, very, very nice guy. And I don't believe in charging people, but in some point of life, people will charge you. And like every time I used to text a content creator and things like that, they always charge me, overpricing me, you know, things like that. So I try to tweak it a little bit. Like, it's gonna take me a minute to hit 250,000. So all collabs is free, you know, until I hit 250,000. But people hear stuff like that and start to take advantage. But you can't take advantage of something that's free. You know what I'm saying? It's free for a reason. So if you think you're taking advantage, no, bro. You're doing what you're supposed to do, which is, you know what I'm saying, attack things that's free. That can be very helpful. So with this 100K, man, I want to thank y'all, bro, from putting on that green moo, for putting on that purple moo, for putting on that wig, that black wig, to the pink wig, to the yellow and green wig, blue wig, all of that. I'm very grateful, bro. Without the help of my wife, with the help of my wife, with the help of my family, I wouldn't be here today, bro, because like with this, in this world, you have to have a strong mind. You have to have a strong mind, bro. And without a strong mind, you will fail in today's world, because people are always coming with criticism, you know. People never coming with good stuff to say. They never coming with good stuff to say, bro. Never. It's always gonna be negative. They trying to throw you under the bus, or, you know, they trying to say, you know what I'm saying, make up false information. You know what I'm saying? It just being a content creator and being able to reach this goal. Being able to reach this goal was a blessing. I can say that it was a blessing. I'm very emotional in the inside, but I would not release it. I don't know why, bro. I thought I was going to cry when I first hit 100,000, but I didn't. But I was crying in the inside. I can tell you that for sure. I was crying in the inside, but it just, when tears would roll down my face, man, I guess because I'm a grown man now, and I've been going through a lot my whole life. Like, I feel like once football left me, I feel like that was it. You know. I feel like, hey, I can't cry about nothing else. Don't nothing hurt better than this. You know what I'm saying? From my perspective, I never lost anyone that was close, and I pray none of that happened. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like, besides that, nothing can hurt me in life more than football did. Had like 20-some offers on the table. You know, I had people, like I said, people gonna always come with the criticism, try to throw you under the bus. People said I lied about a couple offers, bro. I had to prove it to them, but I caught myself proving things, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get my point across, and that's what's wrong with me too. Like, I'm the type of person that like to show you better than I can tell you, you know. So after I got out of that state of mind, and started living life and accepting life for what it is, bro, and ignore the bad things and think about the positive life. Positive things follow you, bro, when you do that. I'm not gonna lie. I done matured a lot since high school. You know what I'm saying? I done matured a lot. Sometimes I wish I can go back and change the ways I acted in school. You know what I'm saying? I would be way more further now, because I took school as a playtime because I didn't want to be there. You know, I got my lesson, I did my work, but at the end of the day, I took it as a, hey, I want to play instead of a stepping stool, learning stool. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I would have did good in school, you know what I'm saying, learn respect, learn, you know what I'm saying, how, you know what I'm saying, just thinking to the future and all that, I about would have been expecting all these things, like follow God, you know what I'm saying. I always believed in God, I always worshiped God, but I never got in my Bible and followed God how I'm doing now. Like, me and my wife, we go to church, we pray every night, you know what I'm saying, things like that. And I feel like I wouldn't have been this far without him, but I feel like I should have started way earlier, and I would have been way ahead, I would have been more motivated, more wiser, and all that. But at the end of the day, man, even though go as another character, as another gender, doesn't mean that, hey, I like that gender. No, you know what I'm saying? I just know what the world like today. They like mess, so I act like black mamas, act like black aunties, act like grandmas, cussing and doing all that profanity. I know that what the world and this what this society like. They like things like that. You know what I'm saying? If you just doing, you know what I'm saying, regular little stuff, like funny videos, but like regular with it, like they are not going to entertain that. Cause they're not going to find that funny. But once you cursing and doing things, you know what I'm saying, blemisting your image in a good way, people like that. You know what I'm saying? They like stuff like that. They don't like when you just sitting there naturally chopping it up trying to be funny. No, they're not going to entertain that. But once you try, when you blemish your image in a good way, you know, act out a character in a good way, you know what I'm saying, people starts to follow you, you know what I'm saying. And if you act out in a bad way, of course they'll follow you, because that's what the world like today. You know what I'm saying? They like when you act out a character in a bad way more than they like the good. So if you act out in bad, they might follow you faster than if you were to act out in the good. But this video ain't about that. This video is strictly giving appreciation to y'all, bro. From the first follower, which is my boy Pooh, dog. My boy Pooh, he was my first follower on every platform. And I know this for sure because it was one night in a PlayStation party. And we were just coming up with, man, whether we were famous, bro, we'll all be on Twitch, we'll all be screaming, playing 2K and things like that. So I said, y'all know what, bro? I'm finna do it, you know? I'm finna do it. I'm gonna be the one that do it and get us famous and get us, you know what I'm saying, people to know us and things like that. So I proceeded to do it. I started on it the next day. I ordered lights, this light right here. I ordered LED lights. I ordered this big light right here. I ordered a monitor. You know what I'm saying? And then I went to the rental store and got my CPU. You know what I'm saying? I went to the rental store and got my CPU, but I sent it back because I didn't like the fact that I had to keep paying on it. So then that's when I got this iMac that I'm on right now. I got this iMac, Apple computer, not the laptop, the iMac, you know. And it works better than a CPU to me. You know what I'm saying? It's already built in one. You ain't got to do nothing but pick up the monitor and everything inside of it, the RAMs, the everything. Everything just good, you know. So, and we never thought that it'll get this far. You know what I'm saying? You know, people have visions and they get to the vision, start entertaining the vision, then stop. You know what I'm saying? TV shut off. But me and they was saying the same thing, like, bro, you stuck with it. And it's all because of a PlayStation party, late night, 4 o'clock in the morning, we having a conversation, you know? So when people ask me, hey, do you remember your first subscriber? Yes, I remember my first subscriber. His name Pooh, simply because I made it in the party. I made the social medias in the party. And he followed he was the first one to follow me. You know what I'm saying? He the first one got me my 50 subscribers on YouTube. He sent it to everybody in his contact. I never forget. I sent it to everybody in my contact. You know what I'm saying? So I know, you know what I'm saying, how all this started, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that was just God, bro, because at the end of the day, I ain't never thought that I started making videos, I stopped, played football, and I never knew I was gonna end up back making videos. And then I got a text from my homeboy today. And you know what I'm saying? He was like, hey man, you had a dream to play football, man. God had other dreams for you, and this your dream. I believe that because before football, it was the content creating, you know. So I said, you know what? You're right, bro. And I gotta stop saying football took a part of me, which it did, you know, because I fell in love with football without following God. If I would have followed God, then I would have knew, hey, you're good at football, but your dream is right here. Content creating is your dream. Being an actor, being a comedian is your dream. That's your dream. This is what I got. Well, this is what I got planned for you. Football is your dream. This is what the Lord got planned for you, you know. And I wasn't following the Lord so he can lead me in that direction. Who would have known if I would have kept on making videos while I've been right now? Who would have known that, bro? Who would have known? But, you know, we live and we learn. We live and we learn, and it all came around to me being right back in here in this seat making content and entertaining you guys like I'm doing now. It became very stressful, very hard. You know what I'm saying? Staying up late nights, making videos, thinking about tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You know, eating, finna share a couple tears. You know, just for real, like thinking about giving up, thinking nobody support me when everybody support me. You know, and it's just like, bro, you gotta stop and just put your feet on the ground and look forward and go. That's it. Don't worry about what's behind you. It's behind you for a reason. Look forward and go, bro. And that's what I did, and that's how I got right here to 100K, entertaining you guys, bro. You know, as y'all can see from the first clip of the video, I was very excited. I was very, very excited. You know, that's why I had to cut that part out. I just put it at the beginning of the video because it's not a video where I show too much emotion. This video is to simply give thanks to y'all. Because if you go to like my 4th video, I was giving thanks for my 50 followers. For my 50 followers I had on Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. I was giving thanks, you know what I'm saying, for getting them 50 subscribers and stuff like that. But now I'm coming to you today to give you thanks for 100K. Do you understand me? 100K, bro. And people might think you over exaggerating, bro. 100K, give me 4 football stadiums and I can fill them up. I can fill 3 football stadiums packed out. Fill them up. I can fill 4 football stadiums up and pack them out with my fan base. So think about this. You have all these big NFL teams. They have a big fan base. And they make a stadium for them. Now imagine filling up 4 of them stadiums. And I'm just one me. I'm not a team. I'm just one me. You know? And I'm very humble because, you know, I don't put myself above people, you know. I stay humble. I stay in my frame. I stay right there. Wherever I'm at. I don't try to be above. I don't try to be below. But I do have confidence. I have a lot of confidence in myself. If I see the vision, I'm going to get the vision. You know what I'm saying? There's no more seeing the vision than ignoring the vision. I'm imagining this mansion in my head for a reason. I'm imagine getting my wife this car for a reason. Getting her girl room for a reason. I'm picturing it for a reason. Every day I'm imagining, I'm setting goals on my phone every day. Why you think that? God showing you the vision. You just gotta follow it. You know how people come, hey, I'm finna do this, and it just next day they don't think nothing else of it. But once you follow that vision and you see progress day by day, day in and day out, you see progress. Then you begin to not sleep because all you want is progress. So now you're working to get the progress you want. And see it, you know. So that's what I want to thank y'all, bro. I know I'm talking a lot, but this what this video pertaining. Me talking and giving thanks to y'all. I want to thank y'all, bro. I came a long way. I moved from Yazoo City, Mississippi. I'm now in Houston, Texas, because it's a Houston, Mississippi. I'm finna say Houston, Mississippi. I'm in Houston, Texas, one of the biggest cities in the world, you know, and I'm very humbly saying that, you know. I'm not trying to make you feel bad because if you want it, you gonna get it. So if you're looking at the video like, hey, I want to move out of town, stop wanting to move out of town and move out of town, you know. Stop wanting to save money to move and really save money to move. You know, you got to stop setting goals that you ain't even trying to reach. Stop having low integrity for yourself and really go get it, you know. I'm not trying to bash anyone, not trying to put anybody under when I say that I'm proud of myself for moving out. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. If anything, I'm trying to make you do it, you know. I'm trying to make you feel good about yourself so you can get on camera and tell everybody how good God bless you, you know. But you can't be stuck on stupid, you know, stuck on the, oh, I'm from here, you know, Cause you're gonna ride with it, you know. You're gonna ride wherever you from. You have to move away, you know. You have to move away and progress, and you know what I'm saying? Go back one day. But for the most part, you have to move away, you know. Meet new people. Figure out how things go outside of your city, you know. And maybe you'll go somewhere in life. Maybe you'll get farther in life because you're already here in life. So you came a long way. Stop saying what you wish you would have did, what you wish you could have did, and actually do it. Stop saying, oh, I think I'm finna move out of town. No. If you want to move out of town, put your feet on the ground and move out of town. Get out of there. I promise you, get out of there. My Mississippi people, get out of there. I'm telling you. It's better on, that grass green on the other side. Just come on. It's green on the other side. You know, so, and me giving y'all this advice because I care for everybody. I have a big heart. I care for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I want everybody to win. I want everybody to win. I don't want nobody to lose. I don't want nobody to fail. Everybody gonna fail. Everybody, it's not gonna be a straight line. You know when you go to the doctor and your heart beat in that line like that? Yeah, that's how life feel. If that line on your heart go that, you flatline, you gone. So life ain't gonna be easy, bro. It's gonna always be ups and down, just like a heart rate, bro. Your heart got ups and downs, so you know life is gonna have ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. Hopefully y'all be seeing this video again in about 4 months. I'm coming to you with 200K. And hopefully, I'm praying that you see it, you know what I'm saying, 3 weeks from now when I hit 10K on YouTube. When I hit 100K on Instagram, you know. I'm praying that you see it. Another video, me coming to you giving thanks again. You know, but if you made it this far into this video, I want you to keep your head up. God got something coming for you. You're special. You're worth it. You know what I'm saying? Never let nobody tell you what you ain't worth. You know, you're worth the world. You can conquer the world if you put your mind to it. Never let nobody kill your dream just by talking or saying what you can't do, what they don't feel best. You know why? They say that because it's your dream. Of course, they ain't gonna feel best doing it because it ain't their dream. Keep going, bro. Keep doing what God called you to do. If you're stuck, pray. Get in your Bible. Find God. He'll lead the way. I love y'all. Thank y'all. We hit 100K in the chat. If you made it this far, comment 100K, dog. And guess what? It's your boy T. And I'm out. Peace.
I'm peace, so where my mom? You gonna let me fuck you on camera? Screw got a bag on the bed like it's sound. Party in the bag, two boy in the family.